Hey, Jen, can you hear me? It always cracks me up that I haven't hit go live yet and people can leave me messages. I think that's fun. I do think that's fun. All right, so it is 7:24. I can't start for 6 minutes, but if you want to chat for a little bit, we can do that. I can't start early because then Amanda gets all freaked out. She's going to hear that, but the Virgo in her comes out. So I don't want to do that. Hey, Cherokee, how are you? How are you feeling? Are you rested? I saw your message. You're like, good morning. And it was like 6 hours ago. And I was like, what? Did you sleep until 1 again? Okay, so while we're waiting for everybody to get here, I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology for this week because I didn't do a weekly, and I just think it's kind of important. And then we'll go ahead and get into the. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, Cherokee. Oh, okay. All right, so the moon astrology for this week, I do kind of want to cover that because there's some things happening. First off, Aquarius, happy birthday to you. Your birthday season starts on Tuesday. As I'm recording this, the moon is in Aries, and it's been there since 2 o'clock this morning. Moon in Aries is, it's a little fired up. It's a little fired up. It's a little, the moon's not real super happy in the fire signs, and yet there's nothing really giving it too much of a problem. No real. Hi, Denise. How are you? There's no real issues with it there. Like there's no real big tension things, and the sun is going to move into Aquarius at 3:40 p.m. on Tuesday. So then the moon is going to kind of have this. On Tuesday, it kind of has this difficult moment where it kind of squares off with Venus, and so the moon is going to and Venus is going to ask the moon. They're going to have a conversation about how you doing. How you doing, Rui? It's going to be about it's going to be like what this week you're going to kind of have to look at what really matters to your heart. And how do you feel about the next steps that you're going to have to take in an area. Hey, Dan, how's it going? Nice to see you here. So there's that. The moon's going to move into Taurus at 1:56 p.m. on Wednesday. There's a lot of tense energy around Wednesday. I don't even want to get into all of that. There's the inauguration happening that day, and it is a little bit tense. And so we're just all going to hold the positive energy and pray for everybody's safety and lots of goodwill. I think this could be really important. And the tension continues through Thursday. So just holding everybody in their heart. And then on Friday, though, the moon is going to be in this really lovely aspect with Venus up in Capricorn. And so Friday is a really great day to have those conversations, maybe to think about, to dream about a little and about what's important to your heart. And so let's all hang out until we get there. And then the moon on Saturday does move into Gemini, and it's going to trine nicely with the sun up there in Saturn. And so lots about what's important to you and how are you going to communicate that out. People are a little crazy. So anyway, so I just kind of wanted to give you that because I didn't do the moon astrology this week. What I did do was the monthly for the Aquarius sun signs. So those got today. So check those out. And hey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hey, Dale, how are you doing? It's good to see you. All right, so I am kind of waiting around to see for 7:30 because I don't want to get yelled at because last week I kind of jumped the gun. All right, so I am going to shuffle up though and see who's going to be first out the gate. And So somebody tell me what's something great that happened for you this weekend. I'll tell you what my great thing was. I slept all day Saturday. I did. I should have been recording videos. So I had a marathon session of that yesterday. I recorded the 12 videos and edited and got them out on time. So, but mostly I slept slept. Hey Denise, guess what? Cancer will be first. So Cancer's up first. You didn't put that girl symbol there? Well, the moon is going to be, I mean, Venus is going to be making people a little crazy, so that's pretty funny. All right, so let's go ahead. Did you sleep all day too, Jen? Okay, yeah. And I think Cherokee slept all day. I think it was the energy. I think the energy just really needed everybody to dial it back and rest. And I was talking to another friend, and they said they slept a lot on Saturday too. So it's just the energy waves coming in. So, all right. Okay, let's get started with Cancer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull animal oracle cards. Geez, the lighting again, the lighting. So hard to get it so that you can see and I can see. Ooh, that's not bad. I'm going to pull animal oracle cards, and then I have this great new deck. And oh, hold on. This deck right here, super nice affirmation cards going on in it. So we're going to go with that. And Cancer's up first. Don't know if you can see that. Where to put my drink so that it doesn't cast a shadow. There we go. Cancer's first. All right. So we waited for Amanda and she's late. I'm just saying. Okay, so Cancer, animal oracle card, and then we'll get you a positive affirmation for the week. I really just feel like it's really important for all of us to work really hard to keep our energy in the positive. Words have a lot of power. And so a couple of the videos that I did, I know Aries was one, and there was another one where I saw Samantha Stevens from Bewitched, and we were talking about how if you don't get the words right and in the right order and in the higher vibrational energy, then you're creating whatever you're saying. And so that's why it becomes really important to think about what it is you're saying and how you bring things into fruition. So, all right. So Cancer, you have the gazelle. And what I notice when I look at this gazelle, it's resting. It's not running. Gazelles, you think of them as really fast. When they decide to go, they move really fast. And the other thing I notice is, see those antlers? They're like antennas, and the ears are way up. It is like receiving the information and the guidance that you need from spirit. While you're gathering this information, spending the time listening to your higher self, inviting your higher self into the conversation, getting the information that you need from within before you make the move. Before you make the move. It's definitely it's very grounded too. That's the other thing. Okay, see, it's totally like it's not just the 4 feet that are in connection with the ground, the whole body's in connection with the ground. So there's this need to connect as much as you can to nature, be as grounded as you can. There's lots of ways to get grounded. You can get grounded through taking saltwater baths, doing yoga, but mostly go out in nature. And, even if nature is just as far as your backyard, and be really quiet and listen to what you feel. Notice how, okay, so here we just had a little bit of snow today and then it melted off. But while the snow was here, where it clung to the different parts of the trees, or when it melts off, how does it run? And just like really, really paying attention to the details and and just allowing that to be in the moment, All right. So I'm sorry I laughed. I saw that. I got my good news and then I went on anime binge. It made me laugh. Oh my God. Okay. So here we go. Ooh, all right. Um, so this is more, okay. All right. So Cancer, ask for what you want. Ask for what you want. Um, in a way that says that you are manifesting it already. So, um, I'm going to pick a generic term and go with abundance, because abundance could be anything really. There's abundance of love, there's abundance of security, there's abundance of financial, there's an abundance of feeling safe in your community. There's just of being able to bring in whatever it is that you need and know that you have more than enough and there's more on the way, right? And so you say things like, I am abundance. And I trust the universe to bring it to me, because what you have is I let go of all expectations. And so what this is basically saying is ask for what you want and then let go, release. Release how it's going to come in. It's about, this is a real opportunity to practice trust in the divine. So learning how to not over control the manner in which things happen. So say what you want to do is you want to go to college and study a certain thing, and that's, but then what you want to study is what it is, but maybe not which college you go to. Leave that open to the universe, and you need to afford it. So you count on the universe to help you bring in the opportunities. Hey, Nancy, how's it going? To bring in the opportunities that you need, to bring in the financial support that you need. It could be that you pick up a second job. It could be that you get scholarships. It could be a combination. So, but the how, you leave the how up to the universe. It's what you want. That's what's important there. So, so listening for the signs and the signals before you make the move, and then letting go of your expectations of how it's going to happen, and allow the universe to figure it out for you, and you pay attention to know when it's time to make that big move. Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next one. Next up, we have Leo. Okay, here we go, Leo. Hey there, Leo. All right, so this will be for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising. Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. And let's see what the animal spirit guide for you is for this week. What's the message coming in for spirit? That'll help you keep things in the highest vibrational energy possible. There we go. Yes, Cancer was first. Hey, Kelly, you're just in time. We're going to do Leo now. And Cancer was the first one. So when this is over, when you hit the replay, it'll be the first thing up. Okay, so, okay, yeah, I thought so. Leo, you have 3. Ooh, action, Jackson. Okay, so first off, there you are, sort of. There we have Cheetah. But before we get to Cheetah, we have the bat and we have the raccoon. The raccoon says to me that not everything is obvious. Some things are hidden and you might have to go looking for it. Hi, the moral marketer. I'm very excited to have you here. So you might have to go looking in obscure places for what it is that you are seeking. There is a transformation that is happening, right? The bat represents darkness, but to me, it's more about using your intuition. And raccoons seem to know how to find what it is that they need. And so whatever it is, there's something, some piece of information, some tool, something that you need yet before you go to take off. I do want to ask everybody, if you don't mind hitting that thumbs up. There's a lot more people in the chat than there are likes, and it really helps my channel. I appreciate it. So this is broad daylight in taking the run. This is allowing the information to come in, to find it, to find what you need, and allow the transformation and the rebirth to happen, and paying attention to your intuition. And so then you can really take off and get going, right, in the direction that you want to go. And the cheetah is a sprinter. Gets to what, 40, 50 miles an hour in like nothing. It's the fastest animal there is. It knows how to make things happen. It's built for speed, but it's not built for endurance. So they can run really fast, but then they have to rest. And so don't forget to also take time to recover, to pull your energy in and rest, to be ready to go again. I feel like there's a cycle here, because the way they came out, it was the raccoon, the cheetah, and then the bat. And so I feel like that's like getting the information, going for it, rest and recovery, and then probably doing it again. So let's get an affirmation card for that. Yes, the band is back together. Kelly, have you survived? I wanted to check in on you, but I was afraid to wake you up. Okay, so we have here slow progress is still progress. I'm doing the best I can, which is interesting because there's this cheetah here. And so this is this energy that we have going. Okay, wow. Here's spirit going. All right, so there is this energy. This is the cycle and the waves that is going right now. It's like this. It's like it's one step forward, rest. Take another step forward, rest. And I feel like that's going on for like everybody. Everybody. And so it's progress though, one step forward. So, okay, I'm ready to go, get something done, and then rest. I got an idea, I figured out something, gotta go, rest. And so it's slow progress, it's still progress, you're doing the best you can. Listen to your bodies, because this energetic wave coming in with this Aquarian wave is very, I want to thank everybody for those likes. Thank you so much. That energetic waves that are coming in, they are coming in they're kind of shock to your system, and you need to integrate. And so I think this weekend, when everybody was sleeping on Saturday, I think we were all integrating some big time energy. And the other one you have here says, I trust the timing of my life. Everything I want comes to me exactly when I need it, right? Everything you need comes to you exactly when you need it, and you'll know when it's time to go, and you'll know when it's time to just rest. So allow the cycles to happen the way they happen for you. All right, let's move on and see who we have next. Yeah, you've had a crazy schedule. Okay. Next, we have Taurus. It's the bulls. I think Taurus is having that same kind of energy of wanting to get things going and then needing to stop and rest. A step forward, rest. A step forward, rest. And everybody, I think that's happening for a lot, but I noticed it in the fixed signs in particular. And then part of that might be because that'd be Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. I think part of that is because fixed signs, it's not easy to shift and change and maneuver, but if you're taking that step forward and you need to, pull it back in, get the lay of the land again before you go, it's okay. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Taurus. Okay. Ooh. All right. So this one flipped up, and definitely it's the first card. It's the black egg. The black egg is the end of a major cycle. It is the end. A huge cycle has ended. It's like getting the world card. It is, you are done. Something is totally done. It is the conclusion, it is the end. And then there will be the need to clean it up. This is the cleaning up card, the mouse, right? It is taking care of the details. It is scurrying around and getting it all together. It is paying attention that something's not, that you're not missing something. And with Mercury going retrograde on the 28th, so it's already in shadow, and things are wanky already, right? So yeah, you are finished there, Cherokee. You know, it's important that you look for all of the little details so you don't miss anything. And then you have this, what you create next. It is the start of something new. This is a new community related project that brings a lot of sweetness in. So for some of you, you may be shifting jobs, or you may be shifting projects at a job. You might be, there is some freaking little bug in here flying around. I just don't want him to get in my drink. There's something really sweet coming in, but it's going to keep you very busy. You're going to be collecting. You're going to be busy. You're going to be busy, and you're going to have to signal to others what it is they need to know so that they can also help. It's going to be working together in a new collaborative way. But first, congratulations on finishing that cycle. There is a time right now. What you're in right now is a time of cleaning up the details of it, finishing off the projects, and then getting ready to start a new cycle. I mean, just look at that. It looks like another egg, the way all those circles are there. But this one looks sweet, right? It's the honeybee in the light there. So let's just see what we get for you. Okay, I go with the flow and I feel my connection to the stream of life. And my world is a reflection of my thinking. Oh, Jesus, light. Wait, there we go. My world is a reflection of my thinking. This is, again, your attitude. Attitude and the choice of the words you use, who you speak to, how you speak to them. Communication. Bees to me are about communication, right? They have to fly back and tell everybody with their little dance that they do, hey, I found a really good patch of flowers over here, and this is how you get there, and you know, and so then there's the hustling back and forth, and everybody has their own job. Some of them are collecting the pollen, and other ones are turning it into honey, and it's just a whole thing, right? It's a whole thing. And so but your attitude, you lift people up with your words, you build them up, or you can beat them down. And so it's really important. Aquarius is next. There was this kid I knew, 2330. There was a kid I knew that he was on a relay team, and he was mad because he was yelling at his teammates. You guys need to swim faster than that. I don't know what's wrong with you. And I looked at him like, dude, if you really want them to swim faster, why don't you try cheering them on and telling them what a good job they're doing? Why don't you be the leader that you were born to be? And he looked at me and he's like, oh. And then at the next meet, I'm watching him and he's like, yeah, boy, way to go. I thought, yes, excellent. It wasn't even one of my kids. Although there are some people in this chat who might know what I'm talking about. Okay, so Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. Okay. So you also have the mouse that came out. And the mouse is, again, it's about paying attention to the details. By the way, happy birthday, Aquarius. It is about paying attention to the details. It is searching around for what it is that you need. It is knowing that there is enough. You can find it, you can search for it, but paying attention to the details. You do, Cherokee. And the details of everything that's going on, because look, using your intuition, you have the unicorn. And when I think of Aquarius, I often think of the unicorn. You guys are really tapped into the ethereal. You are picking stuff up. It is like the radar system to the universe. It's magical. So if you pay attention to the details and you stay tuned in to what the universe is bringing you, it might be the details of what they're bringing you. But these energetic waves, as they're flowing through us, you know, that has a big part of what's going on. You guys are really, that is like really being tuned in. So you can really manifest for yourself. But details, you're going to have to finish up what you're doing. You're going to have to complete one project, paying attention to the details here, and listening with all of your senses to what is being brought to us in these waves of energy that are coming in. And you're magical. I don't know what cards you're going to get, but I just want you to know, Aquarius, you're magical. You have a way of looking at things and seeing things in a way that other people don't. You had a dream about unicorns? Yes. Wow. Rui, that's so cool. Okay. So, Aquarius, it's interesting because right across the zodiac from you is Leo, and you both have this, or maybe that was Taurus that had this. My world is a reflection of my thinking. My world is a reflection of my thinking. So have elevated thinking. Know that you are magical. Adrian, good to see you. Know that you're magical. Know that you can bring in, what you need. My world is a reflection of my thinking. You are going to manifest by using your words. I am magical. I am abundance. I am creating. I create the world that I want to live in. You don't want to be creating it because then you're always creating it. I create the world I live in, right? Okay, so who's next? Who is next on our list? Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Don't know. Capricorn, 28. Okay. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. What do you guys need to know to keep yourself in the higher vibrational energy, to lift yourself up, to move things forward, to stay positive? Who's your animal guides here? Capricorn, you have the buffalo. I think you were the ones. I think you were the ones I was talking to. It wasn't Taurus. I think it was Capricorn, where it's one step forward, rest, one step forward, rest. You know what you want. You know where you're going. You know what you need to do to manifest things. You need to be patient. It will come to you. You need to be focused. You need to be doggedly determined. Those are all things you can do. Hey, Amanda. You guys have buffering? Everybody or just Dale? Because I haven't seen it on this end. So this is the king of, this is like the King of Pentacles here. This is Taurus kind of energy. Oh, and with the new moon in Aquarius, with the new moon in Aquarius, okay, I caught that one though. All right, the new moon in Aquarius, that is about that is the metal ox this year. So we have the metal ox. I'm just going to make sure I have everything closed in case it is coming from my end. I can't do anything more. I did put in I did a lot of things to try to improve my internet connection. So we'll see. All right, so Capricorn, you have, I do not have to prove myself to anyone, and I am mindful at all times and live only within each moment I have. This is the I don't have to be more than anyone else. I don't have to be braver. I don't have to be stronger. I don't have to be richer. I don't have to be more. I don't have to be more coordinator. I don't have to be anything more than anyone else. I just need to be me, and I don't have to prove myself to anyone. Dale, you don't have to prove yourself to anyone, right? You're just who you are. And I'm mindful at all times and only live within each moment. This is practicing being in the now moment. So try this for an idea. Try this for something, a practice. Take a drink, for instance, and you smell it. You feel what the cup feels like in your hand. What does it smell like? And you put your lips on the cup. What does that feel like? And then you take a sip and you let it go in your mouth and you don't swallow yet. What does it taste like? So practice being in the now moment. And that's something you could do once a day, twice a day, frequently. Another thing that you can try doing is taking a shower with your eyes closed. That will alert you to what it's like to be in the now moment. So there's lots of things you can do. Just go ahead and try reaching for the shampoo with your eyes closed. You will find that after that, you will want to make sure you place it in the same place every time. Don't keep your nair in there if you're going to do that. All right. So here we go. I didn't do that. Just saying, that would be horrible. All right. So who's next? So patience, taking it one step at a time, Capricorn, and being sure to rest when you need to. Next up, we have Virgo. We have Virgo sun, moon, and rising. Virgo at 32:30. Okay, what do we have for Virgo? Proving myself motivates the hell out of me. Okay, yeah, well, proving that you can do something is one thing, Cherokee. When someone says, I can't do something, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's motivating. However, I don't need to be better. I do things because they resonate with me. I do things because they're the joy for me. I do things because I want to know that I can do it, but not because I need to know that you can do it. You know? Am I blazing through them? I think I'm running behind because, well, it's close. All right, Virgo. You have the eagle. This eagle looks like it's coming in for a landing on the egg. This eagle looks like there is a beautiful, bright new idea that you're about to snag. This is knowing what you want, having the higher perspective. It also kind of looks like so high up that there's almost like this vortex down. Like you're so high up that everything is so small down below. But it really looks like an egg of an idea to me. That was the first thing I saw. So wow. So eagles are about, they're predators. They're very spiritual. They are connected to the energy of Archangel Metatron. They are a very high perspective. They see things clearly. But this one looks like he's going in for a landing. I mean, seriously, look at that. That's just, wow. Usually when you see them, they're flying or they're sitting. That's really super cool. All right, so, okay. Amanda, you're going to love this. The card says, my body is a wondrous and magnificent machine, and I feel privileged to live in it. My body is a wondrous and magnificent machine, and I feel privileged to live in it. That's how you write an affirmation statement. Taking care of our bodies right now for everybody. Oh God, Cherokee. A blind eagle. Okay. Taking care of everybody. No, everybody needs to take care of their body right now because this energy is exhausting. So everybody, I don't care what sign you are right now, making health a priority is important. Okay. But yes, viewing your body as the vessel for your soul's spirit is a really beautiful way to look at it. And what can you do to make that vessel to communicate with it in a way that allows you to feel like you're a team? It's teamwork, really. So Amanda, this is the Aquarian energy that's coming in, and I'm not really this. I didn't assign a time frame to this. I can tell you right now, the energy is shifting so much. When Cherokee asked me if I was going to do year readings, and I looked at the energy and I felt into it, and I said I can't, because what I saw was a bunch of spaghetti. And it was like there's so many timelines, and so everybody is making choices and decisions right now based on the energy. And yes, Adrian, I did do Leo. Based on the timelines and the energy and just everything that's going on, it's like we are all creating our own futures in the present now moment. And I couldn't see that far into it, because everybody is going to be doing their own things. And so if this resonates for you now, then it's now. But if you come back and look at this later and it resonates, then it's then. Because right now, everything's just so shifty. I mean, did you not feel that over the weekend? Like there was another major energy shift. It was huge. There was this huge energy shift over the weekend. All right. We're on to Pisces. Pisces is next. Pisces, you have a moth. This moth has a lot of green on it. A couple of things coming to me on this is that, one, there's a lot of growth that's happening while you sleep. And so with Neptune in your sign right now, there's a lot of opportunities to pick things up from okay. There is dream time. So Venus is probably right about now. I think she is really close to being in sextile with Neptune. And so really paying attention to your dreams right now to help you to navigate what it is that you want to do and how you want to handle things. The other thing about a moth is moths in general are attracted to light. And light attracts everything. So are you the light that's attracting moths? You know, so kind of pay attention to that too. So you could be attracting moths, or you could be the moth energy of growth in the dream time. Feels like there's some kind of a so right now, with it being Aquarius season, that is your 12th house also. So Aquarius is your 12th house. Yeah, I think your dreams are really active right now, and I think they're going to be active for the next couple of weeks. So starting a dream journal would be very beneficial to you. Okay, this is so nice. You have, I am this, okay, so the, like I said, that moths are attracted to the light, and the light, Pisces, of your energy, where you give and you give and you give, and sometimes people take advantage of it. So watch out for that. So here's a really good mantra for you. I am surrounded by love and support. I am surrounded by love and support. You're not surrounded by the takers. You're not surrounded by the codependent people, right? I am surrounded by love and support. I mirror that out, and it is returned to me, right? So I am surrounded by love and support. And when you're feeling like you're alone in the dark and there's nobody there, seek the light within. That's, oh, hold on. Seek the light within. You are never alone. You are surrounded by love and support. That was an important message for somebody. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Moving on. Who do we have next? We have Libra. We have Libra next. Okay, so Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. So the moral marketer. do we have a name for the moral marketer, or should I just call you M Square? So yeah, really tired lately, right? It's the energy. It's just like I keep wanting to get stuff done, and then I have to stop and sleep. Yeah, that's a really nice Pisces affirmation. The Pisces moon and me really like that one. Okay, here we go. We are on Libra. Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Oh, that was a lot. I'm not taking that, man. Okay. Oh, Libra. You guys, I don't know what's going on with Libra. They've been having some difficulties, and it looks like things are getting ready to turn the corner. You have the Gazelle. So again, the Gazelle, for those of you that missed the Cancer reading that wanted to know, the Gazelle is this is really being very grounded, right? Laying on the ground, antennas pointed to the spiritual world to gather in all of the information and the guidance they can receive. There's just so much going on there. There's like this need to gather information, and when a gazelle takes off, it takes off. But first you need the information. But I got to tell you, when you get your information, Libra, when you hear what you need to hear from spirit, and really tune in, because when you get ready to go, you have the hummingbird. And the hummingbird knows where to go to get the sweetness. It knows where to go to gather the nectar, and it is busy. It is always in constant motion, right? And they move very, very quickly. So, oh, hey, Nancy. Woohoo! Good to see you. So we have a Donna. I miss Donna. Hi, Donna. Or Dana? Dana. Okay. So there's so much energy that you're going to need to expend. So Rest when you need to, ground and get the information that you need. Really pay attention to your health and your well-being, gathering your strength and your energy, and know take off, because when you start moving, you're going to be moving fast and furious. And again, I feel like it's going to be a cycle where you cycle back and forth, though, where you're going to need to rest at times. You can't be in constant motion like that for very long. I just noticed that it's a ruby throat. So let me think about that for a moment, because I feel like that's important. So the ruby throat. So that's very sacral chakra, but at the throat, it's the throat chakra. Oh, I'm so itchy. Hold on. It's self-empowerment through the words that you choose to use. How you choose to speak empowers you. What you put out into the world is going to lift you up and carry you forward. Your words are really important. So speak from self-confidence and speak about with self-esteem. Okay, sacral chakra, self-esteem, self-worth, self-value. It's not so much about the confidence, it's about knowing your worth, knowing that you are really worth so much. Listening to your higher self, translating that into, I know I am worthy of everything good. So you have, oh, this is, we've seen these cards. So what is it that you want? What do you want to bring in? You state it and you put it out there to the universe, and then you let go of the how. So whatever it is that you're going for, you are worthy of it. Listen for the guidance and that you need for the steps to take along the way, because you have, I let go of all expectations, which means you don't need to micromanage the system. You know what you want, how it comes in, what it ends up looking like doesn't matter. It's how does it feel. I go with the flow and feel my connection to the stream of life. And you let go of the control and you allow spirit to bring to you what you need, what you want. This is really a very powerful message. Libra, you've been kind of going through something, and I think this is a big game changer for you. And Aquarius season is a fellow air sign. So catching that stream during that air, it feels like, and it is your fifth house of creativity, of fun and romance, of children. It is creation energy. It could be a business. It could be a lot of things. I don't know what would be causing clicking, unless it's when my when my beads hit the table. Okay, so oh, where are we going from here? So I hope that was helpful, Libra. Next we have Gemini. Ooh, from one air sign to the next. Gemini, this north node in your sign's keeping you busy, but you get a little support and a little help from the universe during Aquarius season. A little help, guidance. This is the trine energy is very supportive energy. Saturn's up there supporting you. This is about how you lay the foundations in your communication with spirit, higher knowledge, education, lots of things that you can do there. Ezra, I see your Ezra, Rui. I still have you as Ezra in here. Rui, I saw your text message, and I will get back to you on that. Yes, the answer is yes. Okay, so let's just see what we have here for Gemini. Gemini. Is it for me banging on the table? Okay, wow, of course you got them off. You guys, I want another card. I feel like there's more to the story than just the moth. Ooh, okay. Information coming to you from spirit in your dreams, for sure. You have the crow, which is that is spiritual messages in the dark, right? And the moth, all that growth. And what I like about this too is you can really see how the growth comes from your self-confidence. Because look what's coming in with the crow. He's bringing in a ball that's full of energy from the green and the red, I mean the pink of the heart chakra, and then it's got the sacral chakra, which is the creativity and the self-confidence, that yellow. And it's bringing in the healing, the heart healing, and the confidence and the growth. And the messages are coming to you. Paying attention to your dreams is going to be super important to you over the next. Well, you're a mutable sign. So Pisces, where Neptune is mutable. That's very helpful too. So yes, really paying attention to your dreams, Gemini, and keeping a dream journal and trusting in the magic. And again, I let go of all expectations. Spirit really wants us to know that what we need to do collectively is to decide what we want, take a step forward. You have to take action. Then we are going to pause and wait for the next step. When our intuition tells us, we go there. We rest when we need to. We don't have a defined path. I think it's because the energy is shifting so much. I don't think there is a defined path. I think we are creating the path as we go. And so there can't be a defined path. So remember back in the 80s and the 90s when we had all that earth energy going on, it was, the 5-year plan, the 10-year plan was like the big thing, right? We all had to have our plan, and we had our you had to write it out, and you had that you can't do that right now. Right now you have to know where you're going, but trying to decide exactly how you're going to get there every step along the way. We're in new energy, and that is no longer the game plan. You can't do it that way anymore. So it's just, unfortunately, we're all going to have to learn a new way of moving through this energy. And so next up, we have Scorpio. I'm making a lot of noise. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. What is the messages that are being brought forward for you this week? Okay. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. All right. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. Well, that I didn't see coming. Guess what you got? Scorpion. And you have the dolphin. It is time, Scorpio, to come up out of the darkness. If you look, right, there's a lot of light around that scorpion. That scorpion's not sitting in the dark. It is coming up out of the darkness into the light. It is time to start having some fun, to connecting in a very playful way with others. There is an intelligence that comes with the dolphins. They carry a lot of ancient knowledge and wisdom. They are protective. They're very fun and playful. It is time to move from the darkness into the playful energy. Also, that's emotional waters, right? Scorpio, you are very connected to the emotional waters. You're very intuitive. I do want to say, I think there's some people going to be in for a big surprise because that Scorpio stinger has a lot of fire going on in its tail. I think that there might be time to say, yeah, I'm closing that door. That wasn't that much fun. But there's also, it could be, look, if you notice the light coming off of that tail once the decision is made kind of energy becomes the light that the dolphin is playing in as it grows. There is a real opportunity here for you to go have some fun. There's a little bit of green and pink healing energy here, but mostly this is just joy-filled energy. Holy cow. I'm looking at what you said there, Cherokee, about innovation and determination. I mean, Scorpio is the most determined of the signs. Actually, more determined probably than even Taurus. Both dolphins and the Scorpio are highly intuitive. I think that it's about putting some fun in it. All right, so, yep, okay. I am mindful at all times and live only within each moment I have. This is looking for the fun and the joy in the moments. This is looking for the fun and the joy in the moments. I am mindful at all times and live only within each moment I have. Again, that's that practicing being in the now moment. That is that, really just trying to find ways to take in that moment to, like, when you sit down to eat, smelling the food, actually chewing it and tasting it, not standing over the sink and eating, not talking to me or anything. So, taking the time to really be where you are at all times. Like even right now, just for a moment, everybody stop and think, where are you sitting? Can you feel the weight of your legs against the chair? What does that feel like? Do you have your feet on top of each other? Or what does that feel like? Like take a moment to take stock of your body and be right where you are in this moment and notice what that's like. It's interesting. It's an interesting practice to get into. Okay. And yes, guess which one's first? It is Sagittarius. And then we have Aries. All right, so Sagittarius. Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising. And let's see what we have for you. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, that was like the most powerful reading that I've done in a long time. It had a different kind of power. Your monthly. So if you haven't seen that yet, you should check that out. Really, the energy in the room when I was doing that one. All right, here we go. Sagittarius. You have camel. The camel says to me, I have all that I need. I carry it with me. Like I don't need a lot of things, right? It has the extra stomach where it carries more water so it can spend lots of time in the desert. It's very self-sufficient. It is able to help others. It is an animal of service. It is an animal that is able to endure hardships and keep going. It is built to handle. It doesn't get more than it can handle. And there is a nobility about a camel. They move along at their own speed, although I tell you what, you don't want to get in the way if they're running. And they move with a gait. There's a rhythm to the way they move. They know how to, when they need to replenish, they know what they need and they make sure they get enough. So this is really about being very self-sufficient and being very within yourself. This is about going within, because you have everything you need. You have everything that you need to do what it is that you're going to do. And you have here, I trust the timing of my life. Everything I want comes to me exactly when I need it. Exactly. Everything you need. Right on divine timing. You've got it. All right. And then we have Aries. All right, Aries. Jen's still here. What do we have? Jen and Amanda. I don't know if I have any other Aries. That click was me. That was loud. Okay. Aries. Aries sun, Aries moon, Aries rising. What do you guys need to know? All right. Did you see your month ahead reading? I told you what I saw were these little lambs that were they were all they were all shoved into a corral and then down the chute, and then down there they were shorn, and the wool was taken off of them, and it was about letting go of what no longer serves you, and all pink and fresh, running out into the field because it's springtime. It's the new time, and look, you got the lamb. You freaking got the lamb. Isn't that crazy? It is springtime for you, Aries. It is a new opportunity. It is the beginning. It is letting go of what doesn't serve you, and you get to go out and create. You get to go out and be who you want to be. You get to grow and to learn, and you're carrying less baggage. So you have whatever I choose to believe comes true for me. Whatever I choose to believe comes true for me. That is such an amazing affirmation. And then you have, I release all fear, guilt, and anger. That's that wool that got shorn off, right? I release all fear, guilt, and anger. I am safe and I'm at peace with the process of life. If there is a rhythm, there is a cycle to things, right? You will grow and you will get new wool and you will have to shed it again. That's part of the growth process. That's how we learn and we grow. And so right now I release all fear, guilt, and anger. There's no space for that in this new energy. Whatever happened before was before, and now is now. And so staying in the now as much as you can, and letting go of the fear and the guilt and the anger. Those are unnecessary pieces of baggage to be carrying around. So let them go. You don't need them. So, oh my God, I love that you got that. All right. So, in case you needed the reaffirmation on that. All right, Cherokee, I know that you've been keeping track. I don't know what the questions are. So who's up first? Jen is first. All right, Jen, do you have a question? And then after Jen, who's after Jen? I don't know what OOBEs are. I don't even know what that stands for. Oh, okay. Out of body experience. Why is there another O? Oh, because above. So, in your sleep? Okay. Astral travel. Where did you go? I've had those in my sleep. I've had those in my waking life, but those in my waking life were under extreme duress. And I had them twice, and it was not great. Well, maybe 3 times. I understand, Denise, that this is for Dan. I just want to know, where did he go when he had his out of body experiences? Was it out to outer space? Was it to a place that didn't seem familiar at all? Was it it was familiar, like it was Earth, but just not someplace he's been before? Because sometimes in my dreams, I travel to my other timelines that I'm in, and I have this one where I'm a detective. I have one where I'm a spy. Those are fun. I like those. I'm always solving mysteries over there. Except for when I got killed, that wasn't so much fun. Flying through the universe. All right. So connecting with that kind of astral travel while you're awake would be helpful. You can do channeling writing when you get to where you're going, and you talk to whoever you see. Ask them what's going on, and ask them if they serve the light, because you want to make sure you're working with the light. So ask for guidance and protection, that only the highest lights are energies of light that serve the divine source are working with you. Okay. What energy should I be questioning my understanding of? Okay, so I would try to access that through meditation and channel writing, so that you can write down the messages. I would start with that. That is, I've done that a few times, but I did it on purpose. So I think I would want more control. I think I would want to be able to get the messages. So you can ask for that. I think so too, Cherokee. I think that cord is that. So, all right. What energy should I be questioning my understanding of? Okay, so anytime you are an entity is around, you can simply say, if you do not serve the light, you need to go away. And they have to leave. They cannot stay, because darkness cannot stand before the light. It just can't. Where should I be focusing your attention right now? Really, All right. Rui, you're supposed to be talking to your higher self. You got the high priestess and the page of water. This is time to really connect with your higher self. One thing I did was I found that it was easier if I gave my higher self a name so that I could talk to it. It is really working out for me. So based on the understanding of how the universe works, what areas should she focus on studying that would preserve her for the greatest aim? Right. So the answer is you need to connect with your higher self. I did read above, Cherokee. The answer is Rui. You are supposed to be connecting with your higher self. You're supposed to be spending time in meditation or even visualization or just talking out loud and asking your higher self to make itself known to you and to bring you signs, or introduce yourself and try to decipher a name for your higher self so that you can start having communication. You can do it through automatic writing. There's a lot of things you can do. So, but you have the high priestess and the page of water. And to me, page of water is the beginning steps of learning that connection to your high priestess yourself. Okay. All right. Who's next? Was there anybody else? I know, did Jen ever bring in a question? Because if she did, it got lost in the chat. Dale, you just want a card? Okay. A card for Dale. And I guess, okay, and a card for Jen. Dale first. Dale, you have the Nightingale. Loving messages from spirit, enchantment, voice. My creative soul sings through the night, bringing me healing and light. Again, paying attention to your dreams. Before you go to sleep, ask your spirit to bring you messages in your dreams. When you wake up, write down whatever you can remember about your dreams, and then you can bring it to the meeting tomorrow, and I'll help you decipher it, or you can email me or whatever. I'll help you figure it out. But you can also go online and put in spiritual meaning of, and maybe you can start to get things to come forward for you. So ask to dream. Ask to dream. Start there. Let spirit know you are open to receiving messages in your dreams and that you would like to remember them. All right. Gosh, come on, Jen. And then Cherokee, I need some help deciphering who's after Jen. So Jen, you have the Mayfly. Quickening opportunity, say yes. Your affirmation is, I say yes to life. Well, no kidding. No kidding. You got so much going on. Act without fear or regret. Live your life with passion and bravery that comes from realizing that you only get to be you in this life, in this body once, and for a limited time only. Allow that knowledge to fill you with gratitude and determination to embrace your life with gusto. Step into the next, into the new role or opportunity, confident that you will find your way as you go. That's so excellent. I love that. All right. Emmy question is, okay, my question is, what was Spirit trying to tell me today and yesterday? Oh, geez, Amanda. I don't even know where to go with that. All right, I'm going to use this deck and hopefully it helps. You have the moth. So we're going to explain that moth that Pisces got. Trust your instincts. Even if you lack clarity at this time, you are making progress and can trust your feelings to guide the way. If something feels right, move toward it. If something seems off, step back. There's no need to justify your feelings with logic. You are going through a time of heightened psychic and emotional sensitivity, so be sure to give to yourself, to replenish, nurture, and protect all of your being. You have the innate ability to find a source of spiritual light even during the darker times in life. So you are supposed to be going within. Hey, Ray. Oh my God, so good to see you. All right, so that's that. Okay, that moth kept showing up for you. All right, Nancy, I think was next. Am I correct? Okay, yes, Nancy is next. No, I got Amanda already. She was trying to say my, and so Nancy. All right, it's so fun to have you here. Okay. All right, Nancy. You have the little fairy, which I've never seen. I didn't even know it was in the deck. It would help you to come out of your head and get into your body. This is energy, manifestation, and play. I shine my light with playfulness and pleasure. Oh, yeah, time to go have some fun. What practices could help you to play, laugh, and welcome the healing energies that are naturally attracted to your joyful spirit? Consider adding dancing, music, singing, meditation, and time in nature. Be sure to share the light with you. The Earth Mother will support you with the opportunities and grace to fulfill your sacred destiny. There is no need to grasp or hold on. Let go and trust in what is meant for you. You know, just the usual things we talk about. Oh my gosh. Oh, turn on some music and dance. Sing along. Find some 80s pop or something. Okay, so, okay. So after Nancy is Kelly, and then Dana. All right, Kelly. Is Kelly still here? She's so quiet. She might have had to go to sleep. All right, Kelly, you have this. So funny because I just totally heard this buzzing in my head, and I'm like, that sounds like cicada. And then you got the cicada. That's so weird. All right, it says timing, protection, and emergence. My sense of timing is in harmony with the universe. You can protect yourself by taking sanctuary in a safe place. Give yourself permission to spend as much time as you need in the safe place and stay there. Okay. You're being reassured that you will emerge according to natural and divine timing. You need a break. You need to just kind of close yourself off and spend some time. And I can answer that question too, Kelly, because I didn't see that fast enough. So, but right now, your spirit is telling you to pull your energy in and give yourself what you need. But let's look at that financial aid real quick. We don't really give financial advice, so I'm just going to go with whatever I get here. I feel like that. Okay. It says caution. Ah, all right, Kelly, I see that. This is caution. Multiple colors blind your eye. The discordant sounds deafen your ears. Again, with the cicada. Please pause, carefully seek out and think through your options. This may not be the right time. Don't be afraid, but be cautious. Consider both sides of the story. So I'm saying, listen to your intuition, and I think that you did. So good for you. Mindset. Listen to your heart. The mind, listen to your heart. That's where the answers always are. They're in the heart space. Okay. I lost track. Cherokee, help me out. Was it Dana that was next? And is it just a general card? Is that right? Okay. So, Ray, make sure you go back and so you guys had to check out the reading that came in. But Libra's turning the corner. Yeah, we need to talk. I've been watching your readings and I'm like, whoa, what is going on with you? So I keep trying to get a hold of you. So you're turning a corner. Make sure you're picking you. Whatever you're doing here. Feels like business mostly, but like a big business decision. All right, so Dana. Okay. Dana and then Danny. Okay. Dana, you have the dove, peace, reassurance, and resolution. Peace rises gently from within my heart. My path is blessed with grace. Hand your worries to the divine feminine. That's receptive energy. She knows how to create solutions without force or aggression. You have the ability to settle your mind by tuning into your heart and letting go. So that's for Dana. And then Danny. Danny, you have flying fish. It's a leap of faith. It's exploration. Let go. Yeah, you're supposed to explore what's going on with you. Okay? Trust that you will know the right moment to take your leap of faith when your intuition guides you to take a step. Do so without hesitation or doubt. No obstacle will be able to stop your progress. You have what it takes to successfully overcome the challenge or distractions and fulfill your life purpose. Open yourself to new adventures and explore new worlds. Literally exploring new worlds. Your instincts will protect you from negative influences. Do not be reluctant to let go and take a leap of faith. Have confidence in yourself and in spirit. I would definitely try to, while you're awake, go into meditation and try to astral travel. There's probably, I haven't looked, but there's probably YouTube videos to help you to do a meditation. After Danny is, you're welcome, Nancy. After Danny is Adrian. General reading. Okay. Whoa. General reading, Adrian. There's so much happening here. We got the Griffin, loyalty, power of the good, light bearer. I trust ferociously in the ferociously loving power of divine goodness. You have Pegasus. Jeez, I've never seen this one. Inspiration, grace, and clarity. I open my heart to the divine inspiration, the protection of spiritual grace. And the Kingfisher, which is usually about patience. But this one says here, poise, prosperity, and happiness. I am rich with abundance and blessings and grace. Positive changes are due to happen in an area you are currently concerned about. This may be in your love life, finances, living arrangements, relationships, or matters of emotional, psychological, or physical well-being. Put your faith in brighter days ahead. Open your heart and give yourself permission to be free. Goodness does not need you to be a super nice doormat. You can be kind, but you can also be a divine badass, living with integrity, courage, and truth. Ask the unicorn for help in sorting out any issues that you are experiencing. With divine grace and grand accomplishment becomes possible. And inspired ideas awakening in your soul, do not allow it to become tainted by negativity, greed, or ego. Protect what matters to your soul. Wow, really good. All right, Nancy, you're up next. Okay, Nancy. So since you're here, I'm going to guess that you saw all my emails. It was so funny because I have not been on my email for like over a week, which is not ever good. And then today, like about, I don't know, it was about 10 after 5, Spirit said, check your email. So I go in and check my email, and Adrian had just emailed me, and I'm laughing. I'm like, okay, how come you didn't tell me when Nancy was emailing me? All right, Nancy, you got a book? Oh, well, just 2. You have the beetle and the angel. Well, they both have wings. The beetle, though, it makes me think of the scarab beetle. Hi, Christine. All right, so the beetle. There are, it says here, progress, co-creation, and accomplishment. I am empowered to build a legacy of love and thrive in a sacred community. And the angel, confirmation, trust, higher purpose. I am sheltered within the wings of angels. So yeah, I think that answers a couple questions for you. Your prayers are now being answered, and you are surrounded by spiritual protection. You can visualize this in a white light radiating around you. Trust you are on the right path. Even if there are challenges, you will find a way through, aided by powerful love and the light of the divine guardians. There are others who can help you as you fulfill your life purpose, and you help fulfill theirs. Balance your individual efforts with teamwork to make the most progress. There is no need to do everything on your own. Oh, Capricorn, that was a big message this week. No matter how intimidating or difficult a situation may seem right now, you have what it takes to move through it successfully. Do not give up. I know you won't give up. So, all right. Okay, after Nancy is Ray, and then Christine is still here. So, Christine, if you have a question in particular, or I can just pull you a general card. And Cherokee, oh my God, you were amazing. Thank you so much for all your help tonight. I don't know how you sorted through all those. There was a lot of comments. Good job. Thank you. You're amazing. All right, so here we go. I lost track of where I was. Oh, Ray. Hey, Ray. Ray just wanted a general question, or did he have a specific question? Oh, I think that specific question needs a phone call, Ray, when you get time. I'm available all week, though. Okay, so it stops snowing long enough. All right, Ray. General for Ray. Ray, there's nothing Oh, Ray, I think you're supposed to go down to Florida and take a vacation. You have the flamingo. Authenticity, nourishment, individuality. My beauty is unique and inspirational. There you go. Give yourself permission to find your own way to live. If you do not feel like you can be your authentic self, check what influences you have allowed into your mind and into your life. Do you need to change your spiritual diet in some way, or so that you are taking in more physical and emotional or mental nourishment? Okay. Don't be afraid to show your true colors. When you allow the real you to be seen, others will recognize your beauty and grace. Don't hide or deny yourself what you need to flourish, including a wild and free heart. And you are sheltered within the angel wings of protection. Your prayers are being answered. You're surrounded by spiritual protection. You can visualize this as a white light radiating around you. Trust that you're on the right path. Even if there are challenges, know that you will find a way through, aided by your powerful love and light of your divine guardians. There is no need to be afraid. Trust how your path is unfolding, even when it doesn't make any sense. Here is a sign of hope and light, that there is an opportunity, that an oppression is being lifted from your soul, and the joy, love, and happiness can now return to your heart. So, all right. And then yeah, and Ray, check out the Leo one too. Okay. And then Christine. So welcome, Christine. Where are you from? All right, for Christine. Okay, Christine, you get a couple also. Ooh, you have the hummingbird and the cicada. Timing, protection, and emergence. My sense of timing is in harmony with the universe. And the hummingbird is shift, optimism, and spontaneity. I am strength and sweetness here in the USA. Oh, okay. I was wondering if like you were New Jersey or you know. But I'm glad to see you're in the USA. We do have some people that show up sometimes from other countries. Okay, so the cicada says you are protected. Wow, the light all of a sudden. You can protect yourself by taking sanctuary in a safe place. This may be an inner place like somewhere within your heart, or a time of solitude in nature. Give yourself permission to spend as much time as you need within this safe place. Stay there until you are ready to emerge. There is no rush. Healing requires patience. It may seem that your process is taking a long time. You are being reassured that you will emerge according to a natural divine timing, which is the best timing. You do not need to force anything. Trust your instincts that will guide you forward when the time is right. And you also have a shift the vibration of your thoughts, words, music, or other sounds you take in each day. So for me, Minnesota. All right. I find, oh gosh, this was a message I got today for me too. Avoiding the news right now is a good thing. Just also like listen to things that bring in joy. So actually, before I started tonight, I started to put on meditation music, and I'm like, oh no, and I put on 80s pop music, and I was dancing around here before I got started. That was how I prepped for it this time. So whatever makes you happy, right? Give yourself permission to change your mind and your direction based on what is happening in the moment. You can protect yourself by listening to your instincts. You know how to bring out the best in people and in yourself. That's so nice. By connecting with your beautiful soul. Balance the surge of activity with some divine downtime. time. So again, if you weren't here earlier, we were talking about how the energy is such that we are moving a step forward and then we have to pause and rest. Moving a step forward and pause and rest. It's not one step forward, two steps back. But you need to stop and rest and integrate and then move forward, because the energy waves that are coming in are so freaking intense. And I don't know if you're like the rest of us, but most of us ended up sleeping away the weekend. Hey, Amanda, you have a good night. I know you would have danced with me, Ray. It was great music too. Oh God. So give sweetly to yourself and others. You are encouraged to explore your capacity to transform and evolve. So you look like you need a break. You look like you've been working hard and there's a need to take some downtime, and then go again and then take some downtime. So it's the energy right now. And we're all doing what we can. We're all doing what we can. So, all right, is there anyone else, Cherokee? You want a card? I'm giving you one anyway. Good night, Kelly. Thank you for popping in. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. Maybe we'll even see Ray tomorrow night. All right, let's get Cherokee one. Oh, we're at 9 o'clock. Look at that. Just on time, too. We're about all to turn into pumpkins around here. You also have, you have the hummingbird and the angel. So the hummingbird is shift the vibration of your thoughts, words, and music or other sounds you take in each day so that they nourish you. Good night, Dale. And your prayers are now being answered. You are surrounded by spiritual protection. And then the duck. Healing, skillful navigation, and ease. I navigate the worlds of spirit creatively, with emotions, with grace. You will move through tricky circumstances without becoming entangled in drama, negativity, or ego. Good for you. Your inner self knows how to guide you through any situation. Do not worry about what others think or say about you. The truth will shine through and nothing else will stick to you. You are encouraged to look beyond the worlds you know into other realities and ways of being, trusting that you can adapt and thrive. Use nourishing oils to creative. I think it should be to create a protective barrier for your skin. As you apply the oil, imagine you are also applying a layer of psychic protection. Ooh, Nancy does oils. You should talk to Nancy about oil. So you're welcome, Dale. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, everybody else, thank you so much. It was fun. It's always fun. I look forward to this little happy hour and a half every Monday night. Good night, Denise. Good night, Danny. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Denise, did you need a card? Because I don't even know. Did we do one for you? Nancy Richmond. Nancy Richmond does them. And anyone else? No? Are we done? All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. And have a wonderful week. You guys, take care. Oh, thanks, Ray. You're always so sweet. And you're looking good, too, even though I can't see you. But your readings are looking much better. So, yeah. All right. You guys take care. Good night. Oh, you caught me just in time, Denise, because I just had hit the end stream. Good night, Jen. All right, Denise, let's grab you a card quick. I just saw that pop up right where I was going up. Good night, Nancy. All right, Denise, what do we have? Whoa, that's too much. All right, well, the angel card went flying. So you're safe and protected. I can't get to it. It went way behind the furniture. But we have the Phoenix, which is complete renewal, courage, and release. I surrender to my higher self to become what I am. Let go of your ego and attachments to control. Give way to a higher plan. You do not need to protect yourself from outgrowing your precious life and identity. It is not time to hold on to the past. Oh, this is about that big rebirth you're going through, especially the way you have seen yourself, thoughts about the world, and chosen to behave. You have the ability to truly become a more fearless and vibrant version of yourself, and you have the courage within to allow this to happen. You and your life are destined to go through a major transformation. It may push your buttons at times, but you are divinely protected, which the angel card also says, by a higher loving energy. You will come through this transition successfully. Whoa, Denise, so nice. Love to end on that. All right, that's it. We're done. Good night. Thank you, everybody. Really, it was great. Thanks, Cherokee.